Hello everybody, welcome back to Gimkit channel. Today, since my making a Gimkit creative video got super popular, we're gonna be making a new one, except from scratch, including the kit that I'm gonna be using. So a new kit, I'm just gonna name it YT English. I don't need a sub. Do I need a subject? Sure, technology. Because YouTube is part of technology. Sure, this looks cool. And should I make it be spam? And I'm gonna have it be a scam. And all done, because I want to spend most of my time making the creative map and not making the kit for it. But as you can see, I already have 3. And I'm gonna delete this hide and seek map. It's old and my friends don't really like it anymore after we've been playing it for a while. And then I can create a new map. YT, and I had a post on my YouTube channel asking what type I should do, and it said Zapper Battle, but my other Zapper Battle was top down, so I'm gonna have this one be a platformer. All my maps in the beginning used to be battles with parkour in them. I'm not gonna have that much parkour, but now I know how to use more complicated things. So I'm probably gonna have a lot of teleporters and stuff. The first thing I wanna do is go into the settings in the map options. I'm gonna have it be a free for all, but I always want it as a countdown. I generally do 10 minutes. Can game host set the game menu with themselves? No. Teams, I want free for all. How much health and shield? I generally do. Outside 50%. Show health and shield, 10 seconds. Yes, PvP's allowed. Score. Knockouts, yes, I want that. By player, even though it always automatically has it sorted by team, even if your default is on player, even if it's not a team game. But I always just change it to player so there's no leaderboard glitches, even though I don't think it'll glitch. Show their one game end, yeah. I'm gonna change that to 5 because I generally like hiding weapon upgrades, so I want 5. instant reload, gadget respawn. If you die, you get rid of your gadgets. And I think that's it. I'm now gonna go into editing options if it'll let me. Actually, for sure on collision and 3 times speed for editing. Oh wait, I forgot to change the floor of the map. I want this catwalk. I always do that. And now I want my first thing to be barriers. But you can still easily jump over it. Hard to see that. Yeah, you can easily jump over this. This. You know what? Yeah, I think that never mind. But I'm gonna have that and then same thing over here. Wait, hold up. It's supposed to be they deactivate when you get your weapon. But I don't have. Oh shoot, I was supposed to change all the stats before I did that. And I'll keep that rectangle. Activate, deactivate, and deactivate on channel 1. Deactivate on channel 1. I want this to all options deactivate when receiving a channel 1. And it's supposed to be, it only deactivates for a certain player whenever they get the button. I keep forgetting to like all the stuff with the barrier before I start copying it. Yep, it's supposed to be player. Oh, nope, I didn't want to press that. Nope. Wait, was this one the one I just did? Nope. I want this to be player and deactivate on channel 1. And then the entire right side still has to deactivate from every player. Yeah. Activate scope. There. And now, if I copy these, they keep all the same attributes. So I don't have to change on every single one. But yeah, you're gonna be in a little house to begin with. And then you press a button that gives you a zapper and also deactivates this. So you can't leave without getting your zapper. Because I want you to make sure that you won't because someone might be like, oh, I'm just gonna completely skip that zapper and get a better zapper. But that's not gonna happen. And then this button that I'm about to do, button, is gonna send a channel 1 signal, but it's also gonna, whoa, I hate when you accidentally drag it a bit too far when trying to delete the text, and it'll just go, nope, you must want to get off the screen when you don't. Gimkit, if you're watching this, please fix that. And then enter message here, get zapper. And then while it also has the signal, it's gonna transmit to those barriers. I'm gonna also have an item granter that has a zapper in it, and also activates on channel 1. But I want, I know it says zapper, but I'm just gonna use Vaster. Grant item when receiving channel 1. So now, if I were to play the game, it deactivates all of those and gives me a Vaster. Nice. So far, I've coded this correctly. Not made to be YouTubed. Nor is really any Gimkits. I was watching a stream earlier, someone playing Gimkit, and I was playing with viewers. I was on it, and the stream was like a whole minute lagged. Like, it was not up to what was actually happening. Like, I would say something in the chat about, like, I would say something in the game, then when I was playing, then I would say about it in the chat, and then it would be like a minute before that thing that I just chatted about would actually happen. But anyways, now I turn my own collision off so I can walk through the walls. Now, I don't want it to be parkour, I want it to be like puzzles. So I'm gonna have devices teleporter, but I'm gonna have it be an invisible teleporter. So no, it is invisible. And it belongs to teleporter group 1. It's gonna teleport to group 2. And then I'm just gonna turn gravity off and start flying super high up. Higher up than I think you could normally glitch. And then this is gonna be teleporter 2. But I'm gonna have it be, you can't just go back through and teleport back down. You have to actually complete the puzzle. And now I will go to actually terrain. And sure, catwalk. You'll just be on a floating platform in the sky. And don't worry, chat. At the end, I know I had like I did have a button there for getting the first zapper, but to get any more zappers, you have to actually do the questions. But anyone else who would be playing this once I publish it anyone else who would be playing would actually just use their own kit. But for the sake of these purposes, I said that I would be making a kit for when testing this. And I am, so you're welcome. But anyways, this is going to be easy, so you can just... Why'd I have to make myself go so fast? Just a questioner. I typed in Q, and one of the things it gave me was movement meter. Don't know how that's possible. And then item grantor. And you can actually see item grantors in the game. Blaster uncommon, because this is going to be upgrade number 1. And then I'm going to be getting a wire out. Bump, bump. Answer correct. Grant item. But right now, if I were to start the game, and then pretending fighting other people like pew, pew. Oh, and okay, I fell. Yep, answer questions. This is what it looks like. So I'm gonna actually get on a new tab and then the Gimkit home. And then actually go to the kit I made at the beginning of the video. Open. Wait, hold. Yep. And then you see, I don't think it's on your screen, but there's the link at the top of the screen. I copy that link. And then now that I'm on here, I forgot I had to end the game. But now that I copied the link for the other, one, I can just head up here, go in here, and then boom. And now you can use whatever kit you want, and during testing, I can use my kit. So right now I have a Blaster Common, and I'm gonna fall off. So this is just a regular blaster, but if I answer questions, yes, I am cool. Closed. I should have, yes, a new blaster. Now I can jump off and hit people with even more damage. And of course I happen to fall right on top of my teleporter, because that's just me. So that's pretty much going to be the style of this map. And then I'm going to do, it's going to be slightly different over here. So it's going to be a slight parkour, but not too much. What props should I use for my parkour? You know what, I don't use 3D printers that often, it's the first thing that pops up. So I'm just going to do easy-ish parkour that I know is possible. It's going to be, I know I'm going to do, for the last and hardest one, parkour, but it's actually going to be difficult parkour. Like absolutely tiny jumps that may not even be possible. Because I'm actually going to not test the final jumps, so I won't be sure if they're possible until I actually play it with my friends, and we'll see if anybody can actually get them. And then you have to, actually no, I'm not gonna go to the ad screen. I'm gonna actually take the questioner from the spot where I already put it down, which should be around here. I'm just gonna look for the teleporter. Yep, it's directly up from here. So now I don't have to manually put in the link every single time. So then the questioner is like part of the parkour. Nah. You know what? You know what would make my friends super angry? If I just like made the parkour keep going, but it didn't actually lead anywhere. Just one of my friends is gonna fall for that, and then they're gonna be like, what? Anyways, devices, item. And it's gonna be a blaster rare. Because you don't have to do these in order. Once you have the blaster common, you could technically just go to the legendary if that's just what you happen to get first. But it's gonna be hard, so you're generally gonna want to get a few knockouts using blasters that aren't the common before going for that. Sorry, this isn't as good as the camera angle, but I'm trying to make this comfortable for myself. But now I'm gonna just have the parkour continue. And then I'm gonna, oh, you know what would be evil? If it actually leads to like an inescapable prison. Like it's just gonna be a big U shape. And like you just will be stuck in it with no way out. That would be absolutely evil. But I'm also gonna have a text that says, do not go in. And my friends are still gonna go in. I'll just delete that extra one block that's off to the side later. Or 2 blocks that's off to the side. So now, if I were just gonna start the game, get the zapper and escape from prison. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. My hands are off the keyboard. I'm not doing that. My computer is so lagging. Oh my. I know this is possible, Mike. Oh my, I think I'm just gonna have to stop sharing for a moment. I'll be back in a bit once I've proven this is possible.